Hey guys, in this video I used this Palkia Inteleon list that Owyn Kammerman got top 4 at the recent Lille Regionals with. Better pictures on screen here. I got a good game against Tina, a good game against Kyurem where I think I really explained these matchups well, and I think there's a lot to take away from this. So if you enjoy the content, drop a sub, drop a like, comment, I'll respond to you. And yeah, enjoy guys. Alright guys, game 1 here. Losing the flip against Teledeath. So we are going second, so we have a really good hand here. Our turn 1 is going to be Irida. I'm going to need to decide whether I'm going to get Greninja out first, but it's going to be more important on what he plays. For how we start to think about this game, like how useful the Big Charm is. Do we need to keep this net, or can we maybe use Greninja first and then reuse it? Gonna see Comfy here, so Tina or Lost Box most likely. Only 2 decks that really run the engine. Gonna get rid of a gate straight away, so that implies it's probably Giratina, so our Big Charm's gonna be really good here. Bentad and Pass, not the best start from him, but not the worst for sure. So the way I want to order this is I want to use Greninja first and then VIP Pass and get my Palkias down with after that, because I want more basics here ideally. We're not concerned with Sableye in this matchup until way later, and we can worry about that way later. We have a net in hand to maybe like make that a bit better for us. Also, we have another Irida, so we don't have to worry about getting a hand better for the next turn. I do want to use Radiant Greninja here because it might give us more basics. But there is consideration to not using it and just attaching the energy. Personally, in this matchup, I'm fine using Star Portal because we won't need to Greninja always, and usually they're pretty good at playing around Greninja. So I'm just going to Greninja, discard the energy, Greninja first, so that we have more odds of drawing basics, which are good cards on our first turn, or our first turn, aka right now. We draw Palkia, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just going to play the VIP Pass first, just survey our options. Definitely important to check prizes, but, you know. So, with the Quick Shooting Inteleon, looks like nothing too important is prized here. We got some nets, got some energies, got some supporters, no Melanie, but that's fine. No Melanie is interesting. I have to commit to Star Portal on turn 2 now, but that'll be fine. That'll work. Full bench here, no reason not to. If he uses Escape Rope here, just something to think about, so that when it happens you don't have to think about it and you can save time that way. That's what I do. So if you use Escape Rope here, we're going straight into Greninja. Even if he uses Goonek Goon to kill it, it's a lot of resources and I'm not too concerned about that. So in order of things for when your opponent's Escape Rope, the order of things that you want to promote is Greninja, and then Palkia, and then Sobble. Palkia taking a hit is kind of bad, but not too bad, really. Okay, he's going to go for Luminion for Chorus here. He didn't draw the Chorus off the first Comfy, so he needs the Luminion for it. And that's something to look out for. We know he doesn't have Chorus in his hand, while he will be drawing 5, like maybe if he Lost Zones a Chorus, we can make a good read on that, but we won't have that for now. But most likely, he's just going to go into his Cramorant here. Gets rid of Roxanne energy, down to Roxanne. They are running 2 Roxanne sometimes, so that's Stefan's list from this weekend at 2 Roxanne, so that's something to keep in mind for later, but it's also worth keeping in mind that there's a good chance he won't have Roxanne for this whole game. So he's going to get down double Tina here. So thinking right now, my goal for this turn is to kill at least one of the Tinas. Kill one of the Tinas, put Big Charm on is going to make it really, really difficult for him to make a good play on the next turn. We do have the Scoop Up Net, which so we can go Drizzle like Bucket, and then Drizzle for Cross. Oh, we're going to have to draw something off the Bucket, but it's definitely workable. Drew a second net here, which isn't too great. Actually, it's not bad. We can use one of these nets to reuse Greninja, and then use the other net to on the Drizzle. So yeah, we're just going to Irida to start here. So we always want to take the Drizzle because we can always use it with the net to get 2 cards instead of just 1 from this Irida. But the first thing I want to do, and this is something important to keep in mind with sequencing, is to Greninja first, because we really want to draw all the cards we want to take off Drizzle. So instead of like Drizzling for a Cross Switcher, drawing Cross Switcher is one of our best draws, or like, I mean, it's essentially Yeah, one of our best draws for sure. So we want to keep all those in the deck, and like the Palkia V-Stars and the Evolution Incenses, you want to keep those in the deck while you're using your Greninja, so that you have a better chance of drawing your better cards. So we're going to use Greninja here. We get Boss Cross, which is absolutely perfect. Now we can go Evolution Incense off the Drizzle and get another cross switcher so that we can knock out one of these Giratinas to put ourselves in a good position in the prize trade. Yeah, we can also get the quick shooting Inteleon off the prize, which might be good for us, but yeah. Really just trying to get into a good position in the prize trade by killing one of these Giratinas. Now I want to hold one of these nets in my hand. So we're only going to use one of the nets here. We're not going to net the Greninja, although to get this energy, although we could. We're not going to. And we're also going to put Big Charm on to because it's unlikely he's going to get to 10 in his lost zone on this turn. So this is the best turn for the Big Charm because it can't be Star Requiemed. So that's another thing to consider here. So I'm just going to Star Portal to the active, one goes on the bench Palkia. The only thing to consider is him going boss, Lost Impact on this one, but it's so unlikely in this situation. This is doing exactly 220 by the way, something to keep in mind. Don't bench the Zigzagoon, there's no reason to because we're doing exactly enough. Anyways, so something to keep in mind is he can't boss this, but also that's also unlikely. You know, he has to get to 7 using 3 comfies, because if he's going to boss then he can't use more comfies. So gets rid of a chorus here, interestingly enough. Probably is another chorus, yeah. But now he's down 3 choruses. So Amani might be really strong here. Something to keep in mind. Amani might be really strong, but yeah. So he's not gonna... It's unlikely he makes a good play here. He's at 7, but if he wants to Star Requiem, he needs 10. He might have to find the Big Charm to Lost Impact, or he's just going to go for 10, which is what it looks like he's going to do. But he's getting rid of a lot of resources in the process, so maybe we can get ahead of him regardless of him doing this. Gets rid of a boss, and he's getting rid of a lot of stuff. He's down his Roxanne, he's down triple Colress, he's down his boss. Very interesting. He might have it might be reasonable to say he has another Chorus in his hand, and this is something to think about. Like, why would he have made that play? Well, because he lost zone to Chorus, and Chorus is one of the best cards for him to keep. Why would he have done that? Well, he might have another Chorus in his hand. He might have got 2 Choruses off the Comfy, but obviously that's unlikely. But that could have happened, and it could have been like a gate when he doesn't have a gate in his hand, maybe. Something along these lines. So, just a lot of things to think about. Like, try and come up with cards in the hand so you can actually use your disruption in good positions. So we'll see what he does here. Has a lost vacuum, actually. That's really bad for us. Because he might also get a net on this Comfy. And then we won't have enough damage to kill his Giratina. And he's getting a lost impact kill where he can go Requiem next turn. And I don't have my V-Star power. So this might be a struggle here. As a Star Requiem, actually. So I don't know. Oh, he needed to lost vacuum to get enough cards into his lost zone. Didn't want a lost impact apparently. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we know he has 10. Okay, so we have a couple ways to win here. One way we can win is by taking our prizes really fast, where if we kill the Luminion and then Echoing Horn next turn, then maybe we can just win there. But he also has Ordinary on his deck, so he might be able to prevent that. Another play is attacking into this turn and then attaching to Inteleon. And then attacking with Inteleon next turn, but the issue with that is that we don't have enough Melanies to end off the game if we do that. So we're probably just going to have to go for another Palkia and hope that our last Palkia lives through a Roxanne. We're actually in a pretty bad position here. But yeah, I'm just going to promote this Palkia. Level Ball is really good here, can get us like our Inteleon, but yeah, we have to Melanie this turn because we really want to... Oh, we can already Roxanne. That's something worth considering, but nah, it's not good enough. We need to kill him and Roxanne in the same turn, and we can't kill him here. Unless, yeah, we don't have quick shooting in our deck. Unless we go Goon Net Goon, full bench, belt, or actually Echoing Horn. Actually, we could kill him. Yeah, I mean, the best play we could do is kill him. Definitely level ball first. Well, yeah, you definitely level ball first. You might not use the Drizzle first, but you level ball first, because if you are to play Melanie, then you don't want to draw a Drizzle, because you already have a Drizzle, so you don't need another one. Anyway, so Irida gets Inteleon, gets Incense, Echoing Horn, Belt. That's everything. Yeah, so we can just simply do this. The issue is if we get return KO'd by a Thornton here, that's a massive issue. But I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Oh, we don't. We're one bench space missing. Okay, well, yeah, we're missing a bench space. I think I'm just gonna Melanie here and try and set up two Palkias. Definitely good drawing the Inteleon there. We might be able to kill him and set another Palkia up here. It depends what we draw off this Greninja. Greninja first before using Inteleon or Drizzle, as stated earlier, just to get the maximum amount of cards. Get Manaphy, so that's another bench Pokemon. So this can go for Belt, this can go for Incense. So we do have everything here that I want to kill this. Yeah. We have everything to kill this, but we don't have to kill it yet. We can do 20 less than we do need to kill this, and then kill it next turn, and take 4 prizes in one turn. We do only have one cross switch, we do have the boss though. Oh wait, no, we have both cross switches. Yeah. We definitely need Incense. That's the first thing we take, because we're gonna need to evolve to Palkia VSTAR, obviously. Yeah, and if it dies, if our Palkia VSTAR dies to a Thornton, then our best play will be to, what's it called? Yeah, so our best play will be to Roxanne, which isn't too bad. We can Roxanne, he's already lost the impact, his energy off, so we definitely have a play for the next turn. So that's what I'll be doing here. Make sure we do everything right. We did have to Echoing Horn. I've completely forgot that we had to Echoing Horn a Giratina onto the board. But yeah, it's going to be fine regardless. Energy to go onto this. Wait, we won't attack with it. Oh, actually can go on Manaphy. Yeah, because then we can set up our Palkia on the next turn. Because I really don't want to attach the Inteleon twice, because I don't want to attack with it twice, because we only have one. We have no Melanies left. So, that was this. This might not have been the right play. It might have been better to go for cross switches here on the Lumineon and hold the Echoing Horn. It might have also been better, because then we maybe could have established another Palkia getting Quick Ball. It might have also been better to... I don't know. But the thing is, yeah, it might have been better to do that. I really didn't consider that we had to Echoing Horn the Pokemon onto the bench. Just something I completely didn't think about in this position. And it's something that's definitely really important. Because I thought he would have needed the Thorn, which is very unlikely for them to hit. And even if not unlikely, it just, I don't know, it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just unlikely. Yeah. But here, so here I attach to the Manaphy. We're just going to give him Zigzagoon because we don't need Zigzagoon at this point. Rope is really a good sign for me. So this shouldn't matter, but if he doesn't kill my Palkia VSTAR, he's definitely going to lose, even if he has Roxanne. So we'll see what he can do here. He needs to get the... He probably doesn't have it based on him playing that. Like, he wouldn't really play Rope to go into a Comfy if he had Boss to... if he had Boss, Energy, Giratina here, so... Yeah. Also having Manaphy on the board does block his Radiant Greninja from attacking, that's something I considered last turn. Doesn't matter too much because it's not great for him in the prize race here because he really needs to kill this VSTAR this turn. Basically all this game comes down to is can he kill the VSTAR or not. So, we'll see what he does here. He can't play Chorus to draw, he has to have the boss, he has to have the energy, and he has to have the VSTAR Raw here, and he has the way to retreat. His hand is big, but not that big. So yeah. Definitely could have also considered Roxanning last turn, since we actually didn't end up using our energy effectively. The Melanie was kind of useless, and it also just discarded our Melanie, which isn't great, so we don't have access to it now. So, but yeah. It looks like we will wrap this one up. I don't think he's going to have... He might have a Roxanne at best, but it doesn't look like he's going to have a Giratina. And he's just going to concede, so that's our first win against Tina. Yeah, definitely a really close matchup, but we were able to get the first kill. And yeah, on to the next one. Alright, on to the next game. Against Baby Babu here. Yeah, another game with Palkia. A really good start. These are the two cards you're looking for in the opening hand. You're looking for Pass, you're looking for Bucket. The absolute best two cards on turn 1. We are going second here, so Irida is a better card, slightly. But yeah, going up against Kyurem, which is a okay matchup. It depends how good their start is. So see what he can do. Already starting a Rangaroo isn't great for him. Yeah, gets a VIP pass though, so yeah, that's good for him. His ordering was good as well. He used the Rangaroo first to get a card that he didn't want in his hand out of his hand, and then used the VIP pass. I'm assuming that's what happened, unless you drew it. Getting the Greninja out, had to use VIP pass. If he had the VIP pass in hand already, then his ordering was bad. He should have gone for the VIP pass first, because I mean, he even only went for one basic. Like, he didn't need basics in his hand. He really didn't want basics in his hand. Double Guru is interesting. I don't know how often they go for this, but yeah. He knows what we're playing by the Sobble start, not many decks running Inteleon in this meta. Palkia is basically the only one. Net draw's good. We are just going to bucket first to check our deck. We'd really want a Greninja on turn 1, because even though our start has VIP pass, it's not like a fully functional start. Not the best start possible. So we'll see, we have a prize of 1/1 Greninja line, no Sobbles prized, not prize a cross switcher, didn't prize anything too important by the looks of things. Maybe one of the Inteleons, I didn't look. Go Palkia, Radiant Greninja here. No Inteleons, yeah, just the 1/1 Palkia line, and some other miscellaneous cards like an Irida. Okay, yeah, need to get Palkia down on turn 1, no matter what, that we absolutely have to do that. Yeah, and so you could thin the Evolution Incense here, but I don't like it, because in 2 turns the Evolution Incense becomes very, very good getting out Inteleon for us. And we get Irida, so that's absolutely perfect. Our hand is really good with Drizzle, Palkia, Evo Incense, Net, Double Cross, Energy. We literally just have the perfect hand here. So we can just commit all of our things to getting basics in play. Getting 2 Palkias, a Sobble, and we prize Manaphy actually, which is kind of an issue. I can just get a triple Sobble in play, and then if he Greninjas, we can try and like keep in the prize race with our cross switches. But it's quite annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna not get Manaphy. There's nothing really else I can do. I really don't want to get Palkia Heavy Ball here and then have my only Sobble die. That sounds like not ideal, even though our hand is really good. So that play was, I would never go for that play usually, but with this exact hand, that play might have actually been reasonable. Because we have literally Palkia, double cross switcher, energy, and discard with Evo Incense. So even if our one Sobble died, we would have been fine. Potentially, I still think we always are down to give up the 2 prizes as long as our Sobble's in play, because he can have cross switcher here as well, which is one of his better ways to get out of the active. So I'd say it's like equally as likely that he just cross switches and attacks with his Palkia here. So yeah. But he's gonna have a really strong play here. He's gonna have it, like, if he can pull together cross switches or Greninja here, he has a really good play. We'll see what he can pull together here. He's already used his Irida to get out a bucket. Yeah, ideally we'd have Manaphy so we force the cross switches, but couldn't get it here. There's something to focus on. Because even if we only had 1 Sobble, it'd be fine. Like, if we had 2 Sobbles and this was Manaphy instead, the issue is, like, if we're so weak to cross switches to the point where if we cross switches we instantly lose, then that's pretty bad. If he evolves both Kyurems, we can go for a Radiant Greninja strat here, where we just attack both Kyurems and then he has to kill our Radiant Greninja and then we win into attacks. There's something we can do, but he's probably not going to. He's, you know, probably smart than that. Hopefully, you know, you never know. I've played against some real Renaissance people. This is quite scary. Attacks a Radiant Greninja implies he's yeah, he's gonna Radiant Greninja me here. Now we are looking to cross switcher. It just depends what we cross switcher. The Kyurem obviously gives up a lot of prizes. here. But if we kill, I mean, he's gonna VSTAR here regardless. I was thinking if we kill the Palkia, we kind of get rid of that option. If we can kill it, we'll see where this. He doesn't have another energy. Okay, well, he might struggle to get a lot of energies, especially if I can kill this Palkia. If I can't kill the Palkia, I kill the Kyurem, and that's fine, right? We get 2 prizes off that. But ideally, I can kill this Palkia here, and then we get even more value. Mani is really good here. I do want to be playing Mani this turn, getting some disruption in. Probably just kill the Kyurem, honestly. The more I think about it, just get the Kyurem out of the way. Prize map. The prize mapping is quite weird for this game. What we're going to do after this, it's probably going to end up being we kill the Kyurem and then we use Radiant Greninja to put damage on Oranguru and the Kyurem, and then we can ping down the Oranguru and kill the Kyurem. But we are in the losing position here. So that's probably a risk we're going to have to take later. But for now, just Drizzle. Getting out Bucket. We're going to be looking for basics with our Bucket. Sobble's good. Can also use Crab to kill the Kyurem, but it's not that useful here. Yeah, I don't want to use my VSTAR here because I really need to use my VSTAR on my Greninja a bit later. So, or like at least, it's kind of my plan for now to kill both of these. Anyways, I can play this Evo Incense to get down another Palkia VSTAR because it's something we're going to need later. And now I don't want to play down anything else. I want to have the option to evolve into Inteleon next turn before this. Yeah. I want to have the option to evolve into Inteleon, so I don't want to net this. No reason to net Greninja other than drawing, but it's not enough value for our net, which is way better later, especially if we're going to be going for, I don't know what I was saying. Anyways, yeah, we're going for a Palkia attack here. This is exactly to 20, so perfect maths here. We don't have too wide of a board, which actually is kind of a bad thing here. Also means this Palkia isn't as useful though. So we're gonna struggle to do big damage soon, but we do get two decent cards off the prizes there, so we might have a better chance here. But he just needs to get 3 energies on it, discard them all. That's really all he needs to achieve this turn. And then my plan is to go Greninja and Roxanne. But the issue with that is that I really want to get quick shooting out so I can quick shooting down his Inteleon on the next turn. But actually I can just Zigzagoon 3 times. We have no nets used. So yeah, all I'm trying to do is win in 3 attacks here. My whole game is just focused around winning the game in 3 attacks in the most disruptive possible way. So if I could have got Big Charm here, that would have been better. Like that would have been more disruptive than what I'm doing right now. The Minion comes onto the board, which also gives us the opportunity to go for cross switches into boss. But I think our Radiant Greninja plan is definitely more disruptive, so it's something we want to be looking at more. I don't know if Roxanne's in the deck. I think it is. I didn't check for it. But Roxanne at the beginning of the game is something you definitely want to check for. So yeah, gonna get the belt. So he has everything. All he needs is the 3 energies. Yeah, so I have to Roxanne next turn. But yeah, trapping this active is also a good thing for us because he might struggle to attack with it next turn. Like, to begin with, let alone attack knocking out a Palkia VSTAR. So, yeah. My issue is I want to get more basics down, but wait, so if we hit this for 90, it goes to 240. So I guess we don't need that many basics next turn off the Roxanne. I guess I just go level ball, or not level ball, quick ball. Quick ball discarding Crab. Yeah. And then Roxanne. And then off the Roxanne, we can hope to draw more things. So all I really want to get down here, I really need to Roxanne, and all I really want to get down is the Sobble. That's all I need. So, Inteleon. Getting Roxanne and Quick Ball is what I decided on. Yeah. The issue is we do need quite a lot next turn. We need to get the Zigzagoon, we need to ping twice, and then we need to knock out the Kyurem. But we also might be afforded the extra turn because he's these. We might be for the extra turn because he can't attack because he has to Melanie get 2 energies in his hand next turn, which is just Melanie Bucket. But off Roxanna might be quite difficult for him. Now I don't think the Crabominable. Yeah, it's never useful here. Never worth even considering. Yeah, so we go Sobble. We could have gone Goon here, but I wanted to go Sobble. Check how many energy we have in the discard. More than enough. We can attach to Inteleon with Palkia. And yeah, just Roxanne here. Don't want to bench the Palkia because it means it's slightly easier for him to kill. Like if he can get 2 energies on this and cross, it's just another scenario that could happen. Bucket's good. I want to discard an energy to draw off this Greninja. So we'll do that immediately. See what we get. Iridan Evolution Incense, 2 good cards. So this can get our 2 nets. The boss, it's kind of sketch, but we are gonna go for it. We're committed to this play. We have to go for it. No point retreating at this point. We're attacking with the Greninja. We're putting damage here. We're putting damage here. They do play 1 scoop up net, which could disrupt our plans here, but this is the game plan we went for, and it's the least likely for him to win on his turn. So, you know, if this Kyurem stuck active, we do win. We can go Quick Ball, we can get Zigzagoon, we can go Incense, we can get Drizzle for Scoop Up Net, Irida for Scoop Up Net. Zigzagoon 3 times and win with our Palkia. But yeah, just the way I thought about this game was just thinking about the game as a whole. And I thought, okay, what's the most disruptive way I can win in 3 turns? And that's doing this play of Greninja and killing the Oranguru and the Kyurem both in 1 turn, taking 4 prizes to win the game. I could have like also considered, yeah, killing the Minion. But I really just thought about this game as a whole, and I had one objective, which was win the game in 3 turns. And so I just played around with I thought of different ideas to do that, and this is the one I came to that was the most likely for him to not win and the most likely for us to win. Now, he's got Retrieval, he's going to be able to attack with his Kyurem, but the question is, does he have a boss or a way to do a bigger play? We know that he only has 2 cards in his hand because 1 card is a Crobat. So he only has 2 relevant cards in his hand. He's going to get 3rd here off the Oranguru. But yeah, he doesn't have that many like relevant cards in his hand that actually do something to the game. He only has 3, and that's 1 of them gone. So he might not have boss here. He's already Melanied. So yeah, he has to have cross switches, which, you know, unlikely considering he only has 3 cards in hand. And he's just going to attack us, and we are just going to win here. Nice. This is a good game. Really good win versus Kyurem. We played her out. We were down behind in the beginning. We didn't have access to our mana feast, so we got really far behind. But we were able to bring it back here. So, attachment, choice belt, quick ball, discarding this for the Zigzagoon. We do have the Drizzle. We do have the bench Pokemon that we need. So just gonna Zigzagoon to the Oranguru, Irida. Getting this one and this one. Gonna Incense for Drizzle for Scoop Up Net. And we've got, well, we have more than enough basics, but we've got everything we need to take the game. Oh, actually, I even forgot that this was gonna die, so we needed 1 extra basic, but we did have it here, and he's gonna concede. Nice. So that's a good game of Palkia against Kyurem. I feel like that's, you know, in a matchup like this, you really just have to think about the whole game. The same thing actually happens against Mew, where you have to scope out what's your best way to win, what's your best way to use your resources, like Greninja, like possibly your Big Charm. I wasn't able to use the Big Charm there because I didn't draw it, but yeah, and use the Roxanne for disruption, all of that. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, sub, and thanks for watching.